working as assistant professor in the Department of Physics, Saptagiri College of Engineering. Today we are here to learn an experiment called series and parallel combination of springs, and the aim of this experiment is to determine the spring constant in series and parallel combination. The operators required: springs, scale, rigid stand and slotted weights. The formula which we are using for this particular experiment are K1 is equal to K2 equals F by X, and that is equal to mg by X. This is actually Hooke's law. And for series combination we use K series is equal to K2 divided by K1 plus K2. And for series parallel combination we use K parallel is equal to K1 plus K2, where K1 and K2 are spring constants of two springs, spring 1 and also spring 2. Now let us move to how to take the readings in the instrument. This is the spring, and this is mounted on the rigid stand, and these are the weighted slots. To find the spring constant of the given uniform spring, we are applying the load, and we are making this spring to undergo extension uniformly. To get uniform displacement, we are starting this spring with lower weight, that is W plus 100 grams. This is the weight anchor, and here we have added two plates. Each plates have 50 grams. So this we can consider as W plus 100 grams. For W plus 100 grams, we have displacement exactly 20.1 centimeter. So that we can tabulate in the tabular column like this. So this is the tabular column we are using for single spring. So for W plus 100 grams, we can take it as initial reading, or initial reading for initial load, that is A equals for given load, that is 0.21 meter. So because here it is converted into meter, so you can convert centimeter to meter and you can write down. Okay, for next trial, just add one more plate which is having 50 grams, and note down the displacement for 150 grams. So for 150 grams, the displacement is 24.2 centimeter. Similarly, you can do it this. You can continue this procedure up to W plus 250 grams, and note down the displacement value in the tabular column, given tabular column. Convert that into centimeter into meter. Okay, once you take these values, find out the displacement for spring 1 by using this formula: X equals B minus A. A is the initial reading for initial load, that is for us it is 0.21 meter. Similarly, for 150 grams and for 200 grams, for 250 grams, find out X value. So once you find X value in meter, you can find K1, that is spring constant for one spring, by using K1 equals mg by X. Here m is the mass which is loaded to the spring, and g is the acceleration due to gravity, that is 9.8, and x is the displacement for given spring. So this x value you can take it from this column, that is displacement column, and m the load which we have added. So once you use this formula, you can find K1 value. The K1 value will come around 12.8 Newton per meter for a given spring. Similarly, for series combination, take two identical springs and connect them end by end. And here ensure that pointer spring should come down. And here, to get the uniform stretching, we can start our first load with 100 plus W plus 100 grams. So this is W plus 100 grams. For this W plus 100 grams, the displacement in series combination, it is 46.2 centimeter. The same value you can record in the second tabular column. It is provided here. For W plus 100 grams, A value we can write as the initial value Similarly, you can keep on add 50 grams and note down the displacement. Note down the corresponding displacement in centimeter and convert that into meters. So now we need to find K2, K effective for series combination. For that we can use this formula. K series is equal to mg by x. Here m, as I told, the mass which you loaded to the springs in series, and g is the acceleration due to gravity 9.8, and x value you can find out from this particular column. And if you use this formula, you can find the K's value around 6.5 because the given two springs are identical. So half of the individual spring value you will get here. Yeah, for parallel combination, take two springs in parallel. That means two springs are said to be in parallel when they connected side by side along with the mass. Here you ensure that the pointer should fix properly. So this is the pointer and this is the load we are adding to get the uniform stretching. We need to start with W plus 250 grams. So this is W plus 250 grams. Hang like this. Then this pointer will give us the displacement for two springs when they are connected in parallel. Now for W plus 250 grams, the displacement is around 20.1 centimeter. So that you can record in the tabular column, and you can keep on add the weights like 50 grams and note down the corresponding displacement. So for W plus 300 grams, now the displacement is exactly 22 centimeter. Similarly, you repeat the procedure and find out the displacement for each case. So once you find the displacement, that is as B, and by using this formula x equals B minus A formula, we can find displacement for the springs in parallel combination. And once you get this x value, by using this x value, you can find Kp value. Kp is the effective spring constant in parallel combination. So for Kp also we use same formula. This is experimental formula. Kp equals mg by x. So m value you can take it as the mass which you are adding to the springs, and g is 9.8, x value from this column. So by using this formula, if you find Kp, because we are using uniform springs, so you will get the spring constant as 24.1 to 24.5 Newton per meter. Yeah, to verify this whether the theoretical value and experimental value is the same, to verify that you can use the theoretical formula which is given here. K series equals K1 K2 divided by K1 plus K2. So K1 and K2 both are equal for uniform spring. Use that K1 value which you got in the first tabular column. So this is the first tabular column, and whatever K1 value you will get, the K2 is also same because uniform springs. So by using that values, and if you substitute that K1 K2 in K series formula, you will get K series value. This K series value should be almost equal to the experimental value when the two springs are connected in series. Similarly, when you take K1 and K2, and if you substitute that K1 K2 value for K parallel formula, this K parallel value and the experimental value should be similar, that is almost equal to 24 Newton per meter. That's all. Thank you.